to go. Yep, we're good to go. Alright, we'll hop onto the draw. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to CT Dingo. Today, we've got a pretty exciting day. We're doing the NRL draw. The NRL 2021 draw. So yeah, came out today. Really exciting, guys. So sit back, relax. Gonna get through it all. It's gonna be a pretty long stream, so I do apologize for that, but it is what it is. Alright, we'll just wait for some people to hop on. Isaac is on at the moment. But we'll get started because this is a pretty, well, will probably be a pretty long stream. So you can get your team's memberships here. There, you can buy your team's memberships if you haven't already. If you want to get your team's membership, then definitely pick that one up. Should be a good year. But we'll touch on a few things. So we're back to 25 rounds, which I'm pretty happy with. More footy, obviously, as you can see, 25 rounds. Hopefully we don't get any more viruses or something that'll take it down. Hopefully we can just have a cruise year and nothing too bad will happen. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the Seagulls draw. To be honest, I think it's a pretty nice draw. But let's get into it. Alright, so we'll start off round 1. We have the Storm and the Rabbitohs at Amy Park in Melbourne. Actually, let's go here first. We'll go through each team, and then we'll do that, because that's kind of the bigger thing. Joshy1 says, who do you think has the easiest draw? We'll go through that now, and I'll give you guys a rating. A, B, C, D, A pluses, and blah, blah, blah. Alright, the Brisbane Broncos. Teams they play twice. The Cowboys, Eels, Knights, Panthers, Rabbitohs, Roosters, Sharks, Storm, Titans. Few tough names there. The Eels, if they can have a little bit of a better season there. Big threat. Penrith, big threat. Rabbitohs, I think, are a pretty big threat. Roosters, pretty hard. Storm, big threat. Winners of the grand final. So yeah, considering the year the Broncos have had, it's not that great for them. Teams they play once: the Bulldogs, Dragons, Raiders, Seagulls, Tigers, and Warriors. Not many. I mean, Raiders probably the toughest team out of that lot. But yeah, more kind of normal teams. So not easy for the Broncos. If I had to give them a rating on that draw. Oh, and here's their Thursday games. They got 6 Thursday games. They like a bit of Thursday games, the Broncos. 8 Friday games, 7 Saturday games, and 3 Sunday games. Not bad. I'll give them, if I had to go overall for the Broncos, maybe a C. Probably. I think, they won't. I mean, it's harsh to say for Broncos fans, but I don't know if they'll be up to scratch with that draw, because they got a lot of tough teams in that. Don't know if they'll be ready for it. Turnarounds, don't really care about those. Okay. Good afternoon, says National Sports Loaded. Hello. Canberra Raiders, they play the Dragons, Eels, Knights, Roosters, Seagulls, Sharks, Storm, Titans, and Warriors. Again, Eels, Roosters, Storm. A few tough teams. Teams they play once: Broncos, Bulldogs, Cowboys, Panthers, Rabbitohs, Tigers. Playing the Panthers and the Rabbitohs once is a plus for them, I would assume. So that's kind of handy, although still some tough teams in there. Teams they play twice. Probably some ups for them. Is those two that they only play once. To be fair, I think the Titans will have a good year. I guess sort of average, but top 8. And Warriors will probably just have an average year, in my opinion. Maybe they'll do very well. A lot of people have them in their 8. It's tough. A lot of people are either picking Titans or Warriors in their 8, and not many people have them both, I don't think. But more people just have one close than the other. Not bad. 5 Thursday games, 4 Friday games, 13 Saturday games, and 2 Sunday games. Okay, I'll give them a B. It's not a terrible draw for them. Eels got the toughest one out of them all. Well, we'll have a look. I mean, they got a pretty easy draw this year, so maybe they need it. There's some nice little art there. If you guys want maybe those as, I don't know, a wallpaper or a little poster put up in your room. Who knows? Alright, Bulldogs. They played Dragons, Eels, Knights, Panthers, Rabbitohs, Seagulls, Sharks, Tigers, and Titans. That's not terrible. Still, Panthers, Rabbitohs, and Eels are a bit tough, I would say. G'day, Pete. Just going through the teams and their draws. But yeah, Panthers, Rabbitohs, Eels, again, I would say a little bit difficult. Not terrible. It's probably something they want. Teams they play once: Broncos, Cowboys, Raiders, Storm, Roosters, Warriors. Got those two mixed up. But that's pretty good. Raiders, Roosters, and Storm. Definitely teams you'll be wanting to play only once throughout the year. That's actually not a bad draw for the Bulldogs. I'll give them a B+. But only 2 Friday games, 11 Saturday games, 10 Sunday games, and 1 Monday game. No Thursday games. Interesting. Now, Broncos or Bulldogs have the toughest, says Isaac Ritchie. Alright. There's a little art for the Dogs again. Well, it's hard to say for like the lower rated teams if they have a bad draw, because I mean they are the lower rated teams, so really any team that they play, if they have a bad year, is better than them. So I mean technically every team's tough if you are a bad team. The Sharks, teams they play twice, are the Broncos, Bulldogs, Cowboys, Dragons, Knights, Panthers, Raiders, Storm, Warriors. Ooh, Panthers, Raiders, Storm. Probably not teams you'd want to be playing twice. But not terrible, I suppose. For the Sharks, though, I don't know. It depends. They're interesting with the Storm, because they can definitely beat the Storm. I meant Broncos and Eels. Okay. Fair enough. Knights have the easiest, says Joshy. Alright. When we get to them, we'll have a look at that. But yeah, I don't know. They're kind of weird with the Storm, the Sharks. But teams I play once are the Eels, Rabbitohs, Roosters, Seagulls, Tigers, Titans. Those three. Definitely a plus for the Sharkies. Want to be playing only those teams once for sure. Nice little art again. 7 Friday games, 9 Saturday games, 8 Sunday games, no Thursday games for the Sharks. And there's our round 1 little poster there, which we'll go through a little bit later. Titans, they play the Broncos, Bulldogs, Cowboys, Knights, Rabbitohs, Raiders, Seagulls, Storm, Warriors. That is a tough patch there. Probably not Manly unless they have a good a good year. That might be tough depending on how Manly go next year. They might be alright. Hopefully they're alright. I think they'll be fine. Probably not the 8 though. Depends. I mean, I think the draw's alright though. We'll get to them later. But yeah, a little bit of a tough patch. Rabbitohs, Raiders, and Storm. Teams they play once are the Dragons, Eels, Panthers, Roosters, Sharks, Tigers. Panthers, Roosters, Eels. A little bit tough. I think Panthers, Roosters though. Yeah, no, I think the Titans should be happy that they'll be getting those teams once. Oh, I didn't give the Sharks a rating. I forgot to do that. I'll give the Sharks B- probably. Or a B. And the Titans, give them a B as well. It's an alright draw. My computer is about to cool down a little bit. Should last place get an easy draw? Yeah, probably. Oh, we've dropped in subs. That's not good. But yeah, probably. They probably should, to be honest. Considering, you know, they've had a tough year. Return with a good draw, perhaps. Oh wait, we went back up. Someone might be trolling with it just to see the sub button go up. But yeah, top right corner, subscribe if you want to see it move up. Please don't unsubscribe. No, I don't, never mind. Subscribe button if you're new, and if you haven't seen my latest video as well, comment on the video to get a shout out next. I think I uploaded it on Monday, so next Monday. Hold on. Get some water. Okay. Seagulls, my team. So they play the Dragons, Panthers, Warriors, Titans, Tigers, Eels, Cowboys, Bulldogs, and Raiders. So honestly, pretty good there for Manly. Only really Penrith, maybe Parramatta, and possibly Canberra. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, to be fair. I mean, we do seem to beat them commonly, so I don't know. Jay Benji, sorry Dingo, I was seeing the delay. All good. Our teams, they play once. Roosters, Rabbitohs, Broncos, Knights, Sharks, Storm. So Roosters, Rabbitohs, Storm, definitely plus for Manly. So 2 Thursday games. I don't know who the other Thursday game. I know we play Penrith in one of them. We'll see later. So it might be the Raiders actually. Friday, 6 games on a Friday. Nice. 9 Saturday games and 7 Sunday games. We do get a lot of Sunday games. I'm not entirely sure why. Man, they have a good draw. They sure do, Pete. Rating, I'll give them B plus or A. A minus maybe. Pretty good draw for Manly. Yeah, nice lot. Storm, very good side, the Melbourne Storm. Oh wait, we've got our Origin thingos. Sweet. Ooh. Let me go through that. Was that? No. Alright, I'll have to go through see where the stadiums are played after, if that's up. Alright, teams have played twice. Melbourne: Broncos, Eels, Panthers, Rabbitohs, Raiders, Roosters, Sharks, Titans, Warriors. I mean, Eels, Panthers, Rabbitohs, Raiders, Roosters. That is definitely hard for Melbourne. Eels, Panthers, Rabbitohs, Raiders, Roosters. That is tough. Honestly, they've taken all the good teams in one. Because look, teams they play once. Bulldogs, no offense, not great. Cowboys, not great. Dragons, not great. Knights are inconsistent. Manly, not great. Tigers, not great. So, honestly, they've got a pretty tough draw. I'm going to give them C minus for Melbourne, although they're a good side, so it makes sense that they've got all the tough teams twice, and it gives some good games throughout the year. Pete Roberto says the Broncos always get Roosters and Storm twice. I'm not sure about the draw for next year, though. Well, we went through it before, Pete, if you want to go back. Have a look at that. Well, they are the premiers, yep. Didn't expect the Eels to play big teams like the Storm early. We'll go through that in a little bit. But yeah, certainly some big games early on. But yeah, C minus for Melbourne. And 8 Thursday games. Wow, that's a lot. 5 Friday games. 8 Saturday games. 3 Sunday games. So most Thursday and Saturday games. Interesting. But there you go. The Knights. Newcastle. They play the Broncos, meh, Bulldogs, meh, Cowboys, meh, Raiders, okay. Wait, who are we looking at? I don't even know. Knights, okay. Raiders, Roosters, Sharks, Tigers, Titans, Warriors. That's not bad, to be fair. Only Raiders, Roosters twice. That's really good. Teams they play once: Dragons, Eels, Panthers, Rabbitohs, Seagulls, Storm. Damn. Eels, Panthers, Rabbitohs, Storm. That is very good for the Newcastle Knights. Very, very good for Newcastle. They've hit the jackpot there. 4 Thursday games. I feel like the Knights don't play much on Thursdays, so that's good. 5 Friday games, 10 Saturday games, 5 Sunday games. Most Saturday games, I'm going to give the Knights an A. They've got a very nice draw. Okay. There you go. Palmer there, doing a little dance. The Magic Round, yep, that is back as well. Happy to see that one back. Let me know if you're going to attend the Magic Round this year. I'm happy with the Panthers draw. Yep, pretty good draw. National Sports Loaded. Why? Why? Good question. Cowboys, Dragons, Titans, Sharks, Tigers, Seagulls, Broncos, Roosters, Knights, Warriors. I might not go through them all. I might just point out the tough teams. Not bad for the Cows, to be honest. Just the Roosters, really, that's tough. Damn, they've actually hit the jackpot well. They've got all the tough teams in the once. Look at this. Raiders, Storm, Eels, Rabbitohs, and Panthers. I think the Cows might have the easiest draw here, guys. Only one really relatively tough team in there. That's the Roosters, but they did choke in the finals. Damn, Cowboys a bit lucky there, I would imagine. I'm going to give them an A+. They've got Raiders, Storm, Eels, Rabbitohs, and Panthers only once. Probably the better draw. Only 1 Thursday game, 6 Friday games, 12 Saturday games, and 5 Sunday games. That's got to be the best one so far, guys. I'm giving that one an A. Hopefully... Oh, sorry. I'm going to Magic Round, hopefully. Good luck on getting there. Hopefully you do go. Broncos draw is a nightmare. Bronx don't have a lot of Thursday games next year, which is good. Remember this year where they had Thursday games 10 weeks in a row? Every Thursday game 10 weeks in a row. Did they? I'm not sure if you're exaggerating, but I remember they had a big patch at the start and then they stopped getting them for like half the year, which was, well, half the year, half the rounds, which was good. Pete Roberto, Eels usually play teams like Warriors, Bulldogs, Seagulls, and Panthers, but hey, might be just me being a usual Para fan, maybe. Cowboys very, very lucky there, getting the jackpot, even though they had a tough round 1. Eels, here we go. A few Eels fans wandering around that I know. Bronco, we'll go through the tough teams. So Penrith, Rabbitohs, Raiders, Roosters, Storm. That is definitely difficult. Panthers, Rabbitohs, Raiders, Roosters, Storm. You guys are in for a bit of trouble there, but hopefully you guys can work something out. I mean, you really had probably the best draw this year, but for whatever reason, I mean, you still made finals. 3rd place is very good, but just choked a little bit, I suppose. Kevin Walters literally said the draw was a nightmare. He's not happy. National Sports Loaded, yeah, maybe it's just because Eels are a top 4 team now. Let's hope I go to my first game at Bankwest in 2021. Never been to a Para game in 3 years. Wow. My last Manly game was at ANZ 2019 finals with 2. It's South. Well, we robbed in that game. Who knows? But wow, no really tough teams in there once. I'm gonna give the Eels probably a D plus maybe. That's our worst rating so far for sure. That is not good. There's really no tough teams that they play once. I mean, you could argue that the Knights and Sharks could be tough. I mean, Titans should be on the rise next year, and the Warriors, which is good. But yeah, other than that, no really teams that have been dominating for the past few years in there only once, which is unfortunate for the Eels. Joey, no, that was made up by media statement. Oh, there you go. So if you hear a little water splashing, it's just me drinking. 3 Thursday games, 7 Friday games, 7 Saturday games, 6 Sunday games, and 1 Monday games. Nice. Gutho doing the dance. Penrith. I saw Isaac Ritchie's video. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. Good video. Actually, just quickly, just gonna chuck up the Discord, the YouTuber Discord. If you're a YouTuber, hop onto this Discord that I'm gonna post in the chat. The link. You've got Discord, obviously. If you don't have Discord, then get it and join it. Any YouTubers are allowed in. Obviously, don't troll, but give me a second. Okay. Sweet. Alright. Pin the message. Cool. So yeah. Use that link to join the Discord, the Dingo Discord, for you YouTubers. Alright. So Penrith have got Storm. Fair enough. Grand final rematch. Rabbitohs, Roosters, Eels. A few toughies there for their twice. But then again, they are the grand finalists, minor premiers of this year, so arguably should have a tough draw, to be fair. Teams that play once. Raiders probably the only really tough one in there. But still a good draw, you know, for Penrith. Even if you've got tough teams, you're probably still going to be beating them. If you have another year like this year, but some people saying you guys are going to crumble a little bit. There are a few predictions of you guys falling a little bit. I don't think you will, but who knows? Unpredictable game. How's the Broncos? Are you happy with it? I don't think he is. NSL. 4 Thursday games for Penrith. Do they play many Thursday games? I don't know if they do. Friday 9 games. Yep. 7 Saturday games and 4 Sunday games. For Penrith, nice little picture there. The Rabbitohs, South Sydney Rabbitohs. They've got the Indigenous round 12. Not who we're playing round 12. But the Rabbitohs got a pretty tough draw, to be fair. They got the Eels, Panthers, Roosters, Storm twice. That's not easy. Raiders, probably the only toughest team in there. Once pile, so not easy for Souths. 5 Thursday games, 7 Friday games, 9 Saturday games, 3 Sunday games. I'm not giving these people ratings. I've completely forgotten. The last one I did was a Cowboys. I'll give Eels. No, I did give the Eels a D. Penrith I'll give maybe a B. And South I'll give a C minus. Dragons play. How many people are on here? 5 people watching. Thank you to those 5 who are on. Got 5 likes. Shout out to you guys watching. Appreciate it. Bulldogs. No, we won't get through them all. This is Dragons. Okay. Ooh, got off track. Rabbitohs, Raiders, Roosters. Probably the harder teams. Eels, Panthers, Storm. The other ones that are pretty tough, but they're only once, so a little bit of a plus. I'm going to give them a B. We've got to get through this because we still got the whole draw to go through. Roosters, they got the Eels, Panthers, Rabbitohs, Raiders, and Storm twice. That's pretty difficult, to be fair. They've got... Oh, actually, I don't really have any difficult teams. They've taken all the... Oh, no, that's another bad one, to be fair. But they are the Roosters. I'll give them D plus to C minus, probably. Yeah, not easy for their chookies, to be fair. But they are the Roosters, so they'll get through it. Don't you worry. Okay. Raiders for the Warriors. Storm. Okay, that's pretty easy. They got Roosters, Eels, Panthers, Rabbitohs once. That is very good for the Warriors, actually. I'm going to give them an A minus. No Thursday game. The Warriors never play Thursday games, actually. If you think about it. So my computer is freaking out. A lot of Sunday games for the Warriors. Oh dear. They do like their Sunday games. Tuivasa Shek there. And finally, the Tigers. We're at the end of this. Let us speed through this draw a little bit. We've got Tigers. Only really have the Eels, Panthers, Rabbitohs twice. That's not bad. And the Raiders, Roosters, Storm. That's kind of in the middle. I'll give them a B. B, probably just a B. This is a hard B for the Tigers. Not terrible, but not the greatest. But yeah, that's it. That is our... What's that? No. No, it's not. I was like, is that like a muscle or is that 2 legs, man? I'm confident it's 2 legs. Pete says, see ya mate, gotta go. See ya Pete. National Sports Loaded says, see ya. See ya, alright. Have a good one, Pete. If you have time, you can join back. Alright, that is it for each club. Definitely think, give your team a rating out of 10. What you think, but we're just gonna go to the origin. Is it there for 20? No, it's not. Okay. But it was there on the bit. So I assume, if it's still there, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Go away. I assume that's a Blues home game. Game 2 is a Queensland home game, and then game 3 is at ANZ. By the looks of things. Don't know. Look up that after. Alright. We're at the actual draw. Warriors don't play many Thursday games and they play lots of Sunday games, so their fans in New Zealand can watch their games because of the time zones. Fair enough. That makes a lot of sense because the Sunday games are usually at daytime for us. Don't know what time they are over there. Anyway, Storm, I think they're 2 hours later than us. Storm Rabbitohs to kick off the year. The round 1 came out yesterday. Round 1 came out yesterday. Kind of a random. I wasn't really ready for it. I didn't really expect it to come out. But it did come out. So followed by Knights, Bulldogs. We'll just go through them there. Probably focus more on my team. Do apologise, guys. But Manly play the Roosters week 1. Possibly at the SCG. We're not 100% sure though. At that round 2. Kicks off with the Eels and the Storm at Bankwest Stadium. Very nice. Mount Smart Stadium. And Friday night, Titans and Broncos. Actually, that's unexpected. They normally feel like that's more of a filler game, but apparently not. Friday night, they get the ultimate. And the Manly Seagulls and the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Hoping to go to that game, guys. First home game. Should be juicy, even though I think we'll lose that one. Where was... Oh, no, it's not there yet. Never mind. Panthers Storm, the grand final rematch kicks off round 3. Really awesome, guys. That's a good game at Panthers Stadium. Isaac, you gonna go to that one? Who knows? Hopefully you do, because that'll be a fun one to go to if you do go to it. But yeah, Panther Stadium. I'm sure the Penrith fans will be getting behind them. Followed by the Seagulls and the Dragons at Wynn Stadium, and then the Rabbitohs and the Roosters. 3 juicy clashes, probably not that one that as much, but those 2 to start it off. And a pretty decent round to follow. Eels, Sharks, another good game. I'll point out the best games of the round, I guess, and my team's round. I just want to do that. Okay. Ooh, Manly Penrith, 1st of April, round 4, an early game. Do you think Brookie should be upgraded? I think it should. I want it to be upgraded, honestly. But Seagulls Panthers at Lottoland. I don't like calling it that, but Brookie Oval. Please change the name if you have the chance. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I love playing against Penrith. Maybe it's just my... I'll say it, hatred for the club. I mean, I like their players, though. They're a really very talented squad. I do think they'll win both games against us. Spoiler alert, we have them twice. I showed that before. But yeah, I think they'll beat us both times because they just got a sensational squad. Rabbitohs Bulldogs. It's a rivalry, but it's not a big rivalry. Obviously, it was after 2014 when they played against each other in the grand final. But other than that, it's a weird one. It's a rivalry, but it's not the biggest rivalry. Like, it's not big, but it is. I don't know. Someone tell me how you would explain the Rabbitohs Bulldogs rivalry. Storm and Broncos. Yeah, that's kind of an old rivalry. It's much better when the Broncos are a good team. Other than that, not many fantastic games. I guess that one is a decent game. The Eels and Tigers. Is that Anzac Day? No, Anzac Day is Sunday. What is the Monday games? I can't even remember. Is it Queen's birthday? Maybe. Might be that. Oh no, you guys are versing the Dragons on round 3. I wonder why. Really? Is there a reason for this? I actually don't know. Am I going crazy? Let me think about this. Why are we playing the I don't know. That joke flew over my head. Like the Eagles, I suppose. Like an eagle. No, am I missing something? I might be missing something. Do apologise. Round 5 kicks off with the Rabbitohs and the Broncos at ANZ. Rabbitohs should be winning that. Then nice little juicy clash there. Adam Fanua-Blake against his old club. Pete Verda says, I've returned. Awesome. And then Panthers and the Raiders. 3 nice clashes there to start us off. That should be a good game. Always is. Maybe not this year. Sorry, that sounded stupid. Okay. Up the Storm. Hey Dingo says take a walk. Hello. Roosters Sharks should be an alright game. And Eels Dragons, that's a little entertain house battle. You know. The Discord thing says that the invite has expired. I can get a new one if you want. Hold on, I'll get a new invite for you guys for the Discord real quick. But we'll continue on. Round 6 kicks off with the Broncos and the Panthers at Suncorp Stadium. I know Isaac went to that game this year at Suncorp Stadium. So that's pretty cool. And Penrith Panthers obviously and should have won that game. Hello everything NRHD. I know you meant yourself NSL. Which I don't think it sounded dumb. I just didn't really get the joke. So I put up a new invite. Hopefully that one will work for a little bit. To join Discord with that one, not the old one. If you haven't already. Sharks Knights, that can be a good game. Storm Roosters, now that's a better game. That's a good game. At Amy Park, always pretty close between those two teams, except for this year when Storm just dominated. I'm not entirely sure why. I guess the Roosters just weren't in it on the night, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Pete Redo joined the Discord. Thank you, Pete, for hopping on. Not many people on there. It would be good to get more people in. By any chance, was 2020 Panthers a one-year wonder? I don't think they were, but we'll find out next year. Seagulls Titans at Mudgee. There you go. Should be a decent game. Titans, though. New and improved side next year. Penrith and Newcastle will kick off round 7 at Panthers Stadium. Nice game there. Don't really know, but this year was a draw. It's hard to pick. Because early on when the Knights were playing pretty well. If the Knights are at their best, they can trouble Penrith, but I do think Penrith will win that one. Eels Broncos Darwin. Kind of a medium game there. Will you go to Seagulls vs Eels at Brookie this year? Because I love to meet you one day if I ever get the chance to. Possibly. I went last year actually when Manly won 36-24. It was kind of a last minute thing, but I went. That was a really good game. Really enjoyed that. The Titans Rabbitohs could be a good game. It could. Certainly could. If the Titans play at their best, which they definitely could. Is that Seabus? Might fire up. Oh, I accidentally clicked on Titans membership. I do not want the Titans membership. See, this is kind of a random thing. 145. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. That is on Anzac Day. Makes much more sense because it's earlier game to start because they need to fit in more games. That one still starts at the same time as the others, so I don't know. But Tigers, Seagulls, if Josh Allier goes to Manly, that could be interesting. Don't underestimate the Eels when you play them at TIO Stadium. Trust me, I've seen it over the last of our meetings. That one at TIO. I think you'll win that NSL for sure. Easily. I just don't think it's going to be that much of an entertaining game. Raiders Rabbitohs, another nice game. Really, the Thursday games have looked pretty good for next year. Just hopefully they can live up to their hype. Storm or Sharks on a Fox game at 6 p.m. Sorry, Broncos Titans over the Storm and Sharks. I know it's a Queensland clash, but I feel like Storm and Sharks will be a much better game than Broncos Titans, but alright. Saturday at 3 p.m. We play them. So Manly vs Penrith is on 1st of April and 1st of May. It's interesting. But there's at Bathurst at Carrington Park. Knights Roosters, decent game. And that is all the entertaining stuff for that round, I would imagine. And Eels Bulldogs can be a good game. Bulldogs usually put up a nice fight for that. Rabbitohs against Storm. Another one, round 1 rematch. Again on Thursday. This time at ANZ Stadium. Good stuff. Panther Sharks. I mean, this year you got Penrith smashed Cronulla both times. Very convincing wins both times. 56-24 and 38-12. Big wins. So we'll see if Sharks put up a better fight. And Eels Roosters, that last year, or not last year, it's still 2020. This year was a very good game. That was obviously when Sevo smashed Teddy out of existence, but he came back. But Sevo killed him. Raiders Knights. I mean, yeah, it could be a good game at McDonald's Park. Okay. And again, Funua Blake playing his old club, this time at Brookie. Bring back a little bit of nostalgia for him. Okay, round 10 kicks off with the Tiger. Oh, right, that makes more sense. Okay. It is Magic round 10. Tigers and the Knights, round 10. A nice kind of round number. Haha, funny. But yeah, Magic round. Of course, we've got the Broncos every single time. And they count it as our home game. I don't know why. Like, just make Brisbane the home game for Magic round. It's not that hard. Just give us an extra home game, please. But instead they replace one of our Brookie games with a Suncorp game against the team that plays at Suncorp. Doesn't make sense, but okay. But interesting. Not honestly, there's not any brilliant. I mean, see, why are they filling up Sunday? I mean, Storm Dragons might be a good game. That could be a good game. Has potential. I mean, there's not much standing out for me at Magic Round. Sharks, Rabbitohs, maybe. Not much standing out for me at Magic Round, to be honest. Not really that impressed with Magic Round. But we move away from Suncorp for a bit, and the Cowboys will play Newcastle to kick off round 11. Sharks, Dragons at Netstrata Jubilee Stadium. That should be a good game. On a Friday night. Raiders Storm, there we go, that's a good game. At GIO Stadium in Canberra. That should be a nice cracker game. And then the Rabbitohs Panthers in Dubbo. Nice. And the Eels Seagulls at Bankwest Stadium on Sunday, 23rd of May. So the last 3 games are brilliant games to finish off round 11. Really good round there. Strong finish. And even Roosters Broncos has potential. Roosters might be able to get another 59-0 on them. But Broncos Storm kick off round 12. Again, it's an okay game. I think Melbourne will probably smash them though. Panthers Bulldogs. Could be a good game. Rabbitohs Eels. Okay, that'll be a pretty good game, I would imagine. ANZ. Will the Rabbitohs get 38-0 at home this time? Maybe more. Roosters Raiders 2019 Grand Final rematch in Perth. Random game there. And Sharks Titans at Coffs Harbour. Shout out to NRL Jai stuff. And Seagulls Knights at McDonald's Jones Stadium. Round 13 kicks off with the Dragons and the Broncos. Alright game, I suppose. Panthers Tigers, Battle of the West, awesome. Storm Titans on a Friday night, interesting game there. Oh, and right. No, it was on a Saturday night, I apologise. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is a bye round. And Knights take on the Eels. Pretty strong round there. Seagulls take on the Cowboys to kick off round 14 at Brookie Oval. Might go to that game. Magic round is basically the same as it was going to be played last year. But obviously because of COVID, it didn't happen. Hey, no surprise they bring it back. I think I joined the Discord, says Joey. Storm Titans for a Saturday night. Well, shout out to Joey for joining. And I think National Sports Loaded also joined. So shout out to everyone who's hopped on. Much appreciate that. Much appreciated. What is everyone saying, bruh? Alright, Sharks Panthers again. Pretty good game. Rabbitohs Knights. Eels Tigers. Another decent game. And Monday, Bulldogs Dragons. Same as usual. Broncos Rabbitohs. Alright, that's a pretty good game to kick off round 15. Panthers Roosters, usually a good game. Storm Tigers, yep. Like it. Eels Bulldogs, as we said before, Bulldogs can and usually do bring up a good fight against Para. And Titans and Manly at Seabus. Roosters Storm kicking off round 16, that's a good one. There we go, that's a nice one. Again, Sydney Cricket Round, subject to change, I'm pretty sure because of the Swans, if I'm not mistaken. Warriors Dragons, yeah, that's usually an alright game. Panthers Eels, now that's a good one. Panthers Stadium, I like that, I do like that. Bulldogs Manly, I mean, that's my team, so I'll obviously watch it and enjoy it. Broncos Sharks, perhaps. Rabbitohs Tigers could be good games. Ooh, Thursday Manly and Raiders. Now that's an unusual game on a Thursday. Manly in Canberra. You don't normally see the Raiders on Thursdays, nor do you see Manly, so that's definitely an interesting one on a Thursday night. Looking forward to it at Brookie again. Rabbitohs and Cowboys on Friday night. On Saturday night, the Bulldogs and the Roosters and Sharks and Warriors. On a Sunday, that is another round with a lot of buys. Titans Eels kick off round 18 on a Friday at 6 PM, whilst Manly and Dragons play Friday night. That is very interesting, actually. Friday night game for Manly and Dragons. Again, something you don't see often, but there you go. Raiders Sharks. Decent game there. Storm Knights, yeah, it's a pretty decent game. And Rabbitohs Bulldogs, I would say, is another decent game. Eels Raiders kick off round 19, a very good game there. This year was a pretty good game, and the Eels won by a single point. It was a good game. Roosters Knights again could be a good game. Storm Cowboys, yeah, possibly. Rabbitohs Warriors, maybe. Seagulls Tigers, that could be a good game. Has potential. Penrith and Brisbane. Alright. And the rest are meh. Meh. Roosters and the Eels again. Good game. We've talked about this before. A lot of these are becoming kind of repetitive now. But should be a good game. What are we at? Round 20, yeah. Broncos Cowboys, there we go. I remember the year 2016, kind of 2017, throughout there. Had a few games where, pretty much, there was like 5 games in a row that went to Golden Point. It was pretty crazy. Storm Panthers, there is the grand final rematch at Amy Park on a Saturday night. Probably should have been on a Friday night, but that is okay. What is the Friday night? Yeah, okay. Fair enough. And Sharks and Seagulls at Netstrata. Round 21 at Knights and Broncos. Kick it off. Newcastle. Eels Rabbitohs, again a good game. Should be a good game once again. Roosters Panthers. Just before Saturday's main event, which is Seagulls and the Storm at Brookie. Can be a good game. First time in a while, actually. We've only played Melbourne once in the year. We're gonna only play them once last year, but COVID. I keep saying last year, it's this year. COVID ruined that for us, and we had to play them twice. Just added 2 losses onto our count. Didn't really change much though. But yeah, pretty good round there. Storm Raiders again, good game. Dragons Panthers, could be alright. Broncos Roosters again, decent game. Rabbitohs, Titans is, I think it was Joey, was it? Let me have a look. I can give someone the right credit. Maybe it wasn't Joey. Taking walk, sorry. I said before that could be a good game. Definitely could be. And Seagulls Eels Saturday night at Brookie. Would love to go to that game. Raiders Seagulls in Canberra on a Friday. But Titans Storm kick it off at Seabus. Panthers and Rabbitohs Friday night. Cool. Eels Cowboys on the next night, which the Eels can dominate again. Will be a fun night for the Eels fans. Knights Titans kick off round 24. Final round, round before the final round. Roosters Rabbitohs 60-8. Returns at the SCG. Was that? Oh no, it might have been at ANZ. It was at ANZ this year. Apologies. But maybe the Rabbitohs can get another 60-8 against the Roosters this year. Wouldn't that be funny? Maybe 61-8. And Storm and Eels at Amy Park, and Manly and Dogs and Paddle of the West again with Penrith and West Tigers. And the final round kicks off with a bang. Raiders and the Roosters. Good game there. Sharks and Storm. Good start. Oh, another good game. Eels and Panthers. Really good round to start off for this one. Can they back it up with this Saturday game, which is, yeah, I'd say that backs it up. Broncos Knights, how about this one, which is the Seagulls and the Cowboys. Decent game. Hello NRL vids. Coming to the end of it, unfortunately. But we're going to try and find the... How long have we been streaming for? 46 minutes. Gosh, it's a long video. Which is why I actually streamed it, because no way am I going to have enough storage to film all of this. Rabbitohs, Dragons, good game. Titans, Warriors, good game. Both those teams will... Everyone's predicting to be the improvers, which should be good. And Tigers, Bulldogs. Finished off. Dingo Saab has signed with Manly for 3 years. And that is why NSL made that comment before, I assume. Thank you for clearing things up. Okay. But good last round there. Overall, a pretty good draw, I would say. I'm looking forward to it. We'll go into the ladder, because why not? Oh, snap. Manly are in 6th. That's a big improvement. Penrith are 12. The Roosters are almost last. Wow, so some shocks at the moment. We've got our bottom 8, Penrith, struggling early. South also struggling early. A lot of people predicted them. Even the Eels, these three, should have been threats. They're struggling. The Roosters very far down, which is interesting. Manly on top of the Storm. Who would have thought of that? The Broncos, a complete jump from last to first. Well, that's unexpected. Wow, okay, and there you go, the Sharks in the top 4, the Doggies are in the top 4. Okay. That Manly Tigers game on Anzac Day at Bankwest is tempting to go to. I probably won't go to that NRL vids, but wow, Broncos from 16th to 1st. Wouldn't that be crazy if they do that? Unexpected. Can we do the ladder predictor for next year? Forecast journal. Oh, okay. Don't think we can do that. Unfortunately. No, not yet. Okay. But I might do a whole kind of thing with a LOL Broncos first. NRL 90 has it been confirmed. Something that Broncos fans will never see. Yeah, they should quickly go and screenshot that right now. Pete, you can go onto the NRL website and screenshot that, because you'll want to save that moment, okay? You want to savor that moment. Let's just say that much. Oh, but nice. Alright. Probably gonna end it there, I think. Unless I go State of Origin 2021. State of Origin. No, whatever. Don't open it. Oh, God. Does that happen to anyone else? Okay. MCG, I see down there. Okay. Let's just go through this real quick. We saw that, but it doesn't tell you where they are. I just want to see where the games are. Hold up. 2020 Telstra Premiership draw features a return to mid-year billing. Yeah, I saw that. I think it's better, probably. What's up? 123 says this just in. Junior Paulo has signed a 3-year deal with the North Queensland Cowboys. Sweet. If that's true. I just want to know where the grounds are. So we've announced previously we've had an arrangement to play one of the games in Melbourne, and we are obviously now in discussions with the Victorian government around what that looks like, given borders are opening between New South Wales and Victoria. Sweet. So Origin 1 will take place on Wednesday, June 9th, in between rounds 13 and 14, with half of the competition getting their bye in round 13. Yep. Origin 2 will be played on Sunday, June 27, while the NRL competition takes a 1-week representative hiatus, with other men's internationals to potentially be scheduled for that weekend. So yeah, that is the week where there's no games at all. Kind of missed the footy there, but then again you get Origin, so I suppose it's fine. The Ample State of Origin series concludes with Game 3 on Wednesday, July 14, in between rounds 17 and 18 of the NRL Telstra Premiership, with the second half of teams getting their bye in round 17. Sweet, and I've got it all arranged, but I can't see the grounds at the moment, so I believe we're gonna have to wait for those. If someone knows them, let me know. But that's pretty much it for 2021. A lot of info we got today, guys. A lot of info. Oh my god, I can't be bothered. Okay. A lot of info. Today a bit of an overload, but we got through it. So anything you want me to touch on, let me know. Let's go through the chat real quick. National Sports Loaded, I'm not sure if you're joking or not. What did you say? Wait, you support Broncos? It's not true. No, I'm being dead but serious. Wow, good signing for the Cowboys if it's true. Isaac Ritchie, it's obviously not true. How could you fall for that? Some trolls in the chat perhaps, but we'll leave it. I believe anything nowadays with the media. Well, there's a lot of signings going on, so anything could happen. But we'll end on a zoomed in photo of the Broncos #1. Might want to get some posters up of that, Pete, while you can. Just save that image, and I'll save a Manly in 6th. Better not be 13th again. I can't believe we got bottom 4. That's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. But yeah, probably gonna end the stream there. Don't worry, I won't make fun of you or anything. I honestly think that they won't come back last again. I don't think I'll come last either. I think I had them either 14th or 13th. Am I allowed to, I think I had them 14th. I could be wrong. I don't remember. I already have got posters of that. I'm sure you do, Pete. Alright. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone who's watching. I'll give you guys some quick shout outs since you guys have been here. Isaac's been here from the start, so shout out to Isaac Ritchie, Pete Roberto. Thank you for joining. National Sports Loaded, of course, always here. Joshy1 was here at the start. Shout out to you. J Benji was there for a little bit, just messing with the live sub count there. Oh, good. Joey as well. Shout out to Joey. Everything NRL HD says hi, and that is it, but that is okay. At least you hopped on for a second. What else? What's up? 123, the little troll message in the chat, and also this, also in Katoni Stacks has left a wrong. Okay. See ya, says National Sports Loaded. Isaac Ritchie says shot dingo. Indeed, you were here from the very start. Have you commented on the other video? Whoever comments on this gets a shout out. I think you have. But if you haven't, guys, go comment on that for a free shout out. Isaac Ritchie, have you? No, you haven't. If you want to get a free shout out, definitely do that. Just go comment on the video. It's that simple. If you guys want a free shout out, it's available for one. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.